can see the wind has got up. I think that's some tourniquet grip from Sampras's racket. Blew onto the court. Big stadium like this, and the wind really does swell, makes it difficult.
Yeah, and I think Sampras said, you know, that was an interruption, and I had nothing to do with it. Should I not get a first serve there? But under the rules, no, he has to play the same second serve.
With that game, Sampras matches his Wimbledon record of 85 consecutive service games in a row. He really is truly something special.
4-1.
And he's 2 sets to love and 4-1 up in the third here. Court when it's full, as it has been for Sampras's last couple of matches. And all the signs are it's going to be another sellout tomorrow when he takes on Leighton Hewitt. Hour and 40 minutes. That's how long it took Safin to destroy Sampras in last year's final. The tables have turned.
Thank you. Seats quickly, please, the back of the court. Let's proceed. Love. Thank you. Can I remind you to turn off your cell phones now, please? Let's go serve. Love. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please check to make sure that your phones are turned off now, please?
Well, the wind has really picked up down on the court.
30-15.
This is a case of giving yourself plenty of margin for error now.
Now that forehand has let him down on a number of occasions today. And it's on the shots that he has time. I'm surprised by that. But again, the backhand is his more solid stroke.
Again, it was Sampras's anticipation of the cross-court pass that enabled him just to lay his racket on it and do something with the ball. And this surely is a virtual match point.
advantage, Safin.
And Safin still thinking out here. First time he served and volleyed in the match.
Safin.
Good hold in the end for Safin.
4-2.
Yeah, that was a good recovery. Got the first serve in when he needed it. And oftentimes, you know, you can get a little bit of a boost now. This would be the game to snatch back the break.
This is perhaps the last chance for Safin in the match to make something happen. Not a bad way to start.
Well, that shot, that serve down the middle has really helped Sampras today, immeasurably. And if I were Safin, I might just take a little bit of a move to my right to take that one away.
You could understand in the opening set and a half why Safin was letting him have the one down the middle, because Pete was still popping it out wide to Safin's backhand on the outside. But literally in the last set, or two sets, he really has been going predominantly down the middle to the forehand.
Think he's coming again on the second serve down there? Now that time out to the backhand. Again, plenty of variety. I think he's really confusing Safin.
40-15.
Pete was already headed to his chair. He might have pretty much sitting there. They hadn't called that one wide.
That's why he says he's got the best second serve in the world, because he can produce that. And Sampras just a game away from the US Open final.
Sampras leads 5-2.
He's talking to his physical trainer, Brett Stephen, earlier in the week. You can just see in the top of your picture there.
And there's the man that everyone was getting so excited about up on the big screen. Not a bad actor.
Not bad.
I know my wife has ordered something from the Sundance catalog on occasion, that's for sure. Great Robert Redford.
I was just going to say that Brett Stevens said 3 weeks ago it was like somebody just flicked a switch in Sampras's brain and said it's to start training and working a little harder. He said he was always running behind him previously throughout the course of the year, and all of a sudden he found he was trying to play catch up with Sampras, and it looks like that. It looks as though the motivation and desire is back, and unfortunately for Safin, also the tennis.
I think a lot of people look to that Safin match as the one that really hurt Sampras, you know, and set him back. I think he anticipated a victory last year in this final. So Sampras brought quite a bit of motivation with him tonight. And the difference was clear, wasn't it?
Time.
Generally in New York, when the crowd knows the match is pretty much over, they all start heading to the exits. Such is the respect for Sampras here these days that everybody's staying to watch him finish it off. Safin to serve, 2-5, third set.
Sampras is going to try a few things here, but I think he's looking to his next service game. Conserve a bit of energy, play some short points.
40 love.
Don't get much shorter than that.
Game, Safin.
The short points he wants, the short points he got.
Sampras leads 5 games to 3.
After an hour and 52 minutes, Pete Sampras will serve to get into the US Open final for the 6th time in his career. And I bet the nerves are still jangling. His strikeout rate has been pretty impressive in this tournament. Two points from the final. It's been perfect Pete on serve for 86 consecutive games up to this one. Three match points.
(40-15).
Second match point.
Game,
20th ace. Sampras through to the final.
3 sets to love. 6-3, 7-6, 6-3.
More emotion, I think, in that match than I've ever seen from Sampras before. You know how much it meant to get the revenge.